Told me a year ago I'd have a cabin, and told me 6 months ago and I'd have a cabin and a YouTube channel, I would say no chance. There she is in the morning sun. We got some big news here at DeMassey's Log Cabin. Been thinking about it for a long time, but I didn't know exactly how I wanted to do it. Really greening up here in the Green Mountains of Vermont, and just looking pretty spectacular. So I've got some work to do here at the cabin, and it's not really work I want to do, but I think it's the work that I have to do. I started this cabin kind of out of the blue. I think I had the idea early December, and like a week later, I went full on with it. I think my wife thought I was crazy, and I kind of wondered the same a couple times along the way. But it really turned out better than I could have ever expected. And the plan from the get-go was to build the cabin after I resigned from my job. I resigned from my job suddenly due to some changes that they were making in the public school system. I'm a former PE teacher, and I taught for 11 years. So that was really my life until they made some changes, and they were implementing some rules that I just couldn't follow, I guess. So I made that decision to resign from my teaching career pretty suddenly. My wife was a stay-at-home mom while I was teaching, so we had zero job and zero income. But we did have this wonderful home and property, and it had a lot of resources on it. So I thought, why not, try to work with my hands? Me and my wife decided this is what we were going to do for the winter, all with the goal of, selling our property come springtime. We wanted to stay through the winter, figure out, exactly where we were going to move to. So yeah, you could probably figure it out by now, but DeMassey's Log Cabin has been sold. I didn't, think it would turn out this good just because I wasn't experienced in the trade of building. But it really turned out better than I could have ever expected, and that's going to make this move quite hard. But we're gonna move, and I think we're moving to an area that's going to be better for our children. So, and I'm really surprised I'm telling you guys this, but I appreciate the following that I had. I never thought the YouTube series would get as big as it has for me, and I say big relative, but I think it's pretty large in 6 months that I've been doing this. So I really want to thank you guys for watching. So I'll put that out there. I'll discuss a little bit more in the future about what's going to happen here. We plan to find another property, and I kind of want to do this again. So if that's in the cards, I do plan to build another cabin. Maybe we can keep that one in the family, or maybe we'll do the same thing again. But I'd really like to have a cabin of my own, especially now that this one is going to be someone else's. But I sure hope they get the enjoyment out of it that I did for years to come. But for now, it's time to pack up and head out. And Dad, if you see this, sorry I'm leaving the cabinet, but I know that he makes a lot of these, so he could always make us another one. But it's housing our solar, so it does have to stay with the cabin. Time to clean out the tools, make sure everything's squared away. Spent 5 months on it, pretty much up here alone most of the time, but it really gave me a lot of flexibility. I could spend a lot more time with my family. There was no commute to work. Well, there was a commute up that hill, as you saw a few times if you've been with me the whole way. But it really it gave me kind of more options, career options wise. I do want to do this again, maybe even buy a tractor, but we'll see.
Daddy.
What's the next cabin gonna look like?
They have an upstairs and deck so we can see the big one.
An upstairs deck? Okay. Whoa, look at that one.
Yeah.
Can't forget this.